Hi guys, welcome back. It is episode number 23 of my Feed the Beast Monster series. And today we are going to continue on working with mob spawners. In the last episode I kind of started out with a grinder model, and I kind of hinted, I believe, to a different type of grinder that we can use. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that. And for this purpose I'm going to need some more sewers. I'm going to need 9 of them, actually. So let's go ahead. Oh, that's right. I changed this so I could do that. And what do I need? I need a lot of stuff here. So I think I can make a couple of those and make 9 of these. And we're not going to make just one mob spawner. We're going to make 3 of them. We're going to make an Enderman spawner, a skeleton spawner, and a blaze spawner. I kind of came across, kind of made those up as kind of like, yeah, let's go ahead and choose those. I've been using lots of ender pearls for various things. I mean, you're always going to need resident ender, and a lot of it for tesseracts and, you know, resident energy cells, because I want to increase my power storage capacity. And I can use blaze rods for a lot of stuff, and I can use bone meal for a lot of stuff. Although I think I probably have a good amount. Yeah, I have 789 bones, so I don't like need a ton. Probably don't really need much at all. But if I'm gonna make start using biofuel and whatnot, which I'm gonna start getting into creating tanks of just all kinds of fluid. So I want to create a fluid, create a bigger tank for my liquid experience, a tank for mob essence, a tank for resident ender, redstone, biofuel, just have tanks of everything, because why not? It's Feed the Beast. Do everything crazy. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started on that, and I'm going to collect a few things here. We are going to need 9 sewers, like I mentioned, so I'm going to need... There's my 12, which I need a little bit more of. I'm also going to need some autonomous activators, which, what do I need for that? I need the bottom thing for that. So, oops. I think I'm going to use, let's see, what do I want to use on that? 3? Yeah, I think I'll take 3 of those. I think I kind of mapped this out in creative. My test world, so I'm going to try and remember what I used there. I'm going to need a vacuum hopper. Yep. Oh, I need a regular hopper first. Let's see, I got that, I got my pipes. I think that's probably... Oh, I need another ender tank. Because we got a little bit of mob essence from the first grinder, so I'm going to use that essentially to kickstart these new ones. So it's kind of going to help us out. I also need some safari nets to go capture what I'm going to need, and that reminds me, I need single use. I think I need the reusable. Yeah, 1, 2. Oops. 3. And speaking of that, I need the auto spawners. Ooh, check that out. That's kind of expensive. 1, 2, 3. And oops. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oops. What am I missing now? Oh, magma cream. Easy enough. 3. Okay. I think I have all that I need, so I will be right back at the spawner location. Be right back, guys. Alright, guys, we are back, and we are here back at my castle base, and we are at the spawner location. Sort of. This is actually above where the spawner is going to be. I have kind of mapped out with some dirt blocks where my tanks are going to go. So I got a spot for a tank there, there, and there as corners marked off by the dirt. And then down here you can see I'm going to have a a glass kind of view. I kind of have this open so I can see 6 tanks right here. I'm not sure. I think I named off a couple of the tanks that I'm going to use, but I'll fill these up as I go along. Instead of using stairs, since this is kind of a tight area, I went ahead and started using the elevators from Open Blocks. Basically, you make those. These are kind of cool, and I might start using these a little bit more around. Elevator. They're pretty easy to make. Just some ender pearl and some wool. So yeah, pretty simple and not very expensive at all. Not completely, not at all. So to go down, you just hit shift, and if you want to go up, you just hit space, just like that. So pretty cool. Yeah. So this will be my tank area, and then to go down to the spawner, you just go down one more, and here we are. So I've dug out this little area, and I'm going to make a little glass viewing area here so I can kind of keep an eye on everything. I will probably change all this out to some sort of, model aesthetic wise once I, get going. Over here are where my spawners are going to go. I've placed kind of a placeholder right there to what I'm going to put them on. So I'm going to go ahead and put the spawners on top of them. Just like that. And these are going to need a couple things going to them. They're going to need power, and they're going to need fluid. So I would go over on the, let's see, do I want to pump it on the back side? Yeah. All right, so let's go up, up. And I kind of want to have this hidden. I think I want to have all of this in the ceiling, so I should have cleared out a little bit more of this. Oops. There we go. There we go. And get this one. There we go. Like that. Oh, not there. Okay. Oh, still wrong. And I don't need one there, but I do need one there. So that's just enough for that. And we will do the same for this. Okay. So that will all run just like that. And now I can't get down. Good job. Okay. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the spawners up here, and they're going to spawn in this little area, all 3 of them. The mobs will drop down here, and they will all flow to the killing room, which is down here. And I have the autonomous activators, and off camera I've made some scythes to kill each of the mobs. And what these do, instead of using swords or cleavers or something like that, the scythes attack in a 3x3 area. So when you have a lot of mobs coming in, it's handy, instead of having, especially when you're using an autonomous activator to single click everything, it's nice to use the size, because if you have like 10 mobs in there, instead of attacking one, you're attacking, everything in a 3x3 area, which is really nice. And I'm going to use 3 of them. So I'm going to have 3 things going in a 3x3 area. And that's what this little room down here will be. This is actually kind of, I dug out a little bit because the sewers are going to go up here, and the pipes are going to run underneath to collect all the mob essence and whatnot. But I do need the, let's see, that stuff is going to flow right here, so I need the sewers to be roughly here, I think. Okay. And I will need more fluid ducts, but that's not a problem. So we're going to cut a hole there, there, and there. Put an autonomous activator there, there, and there. And these interfaces, and these are pretty easy to make too. Auto, there we go. So yeah, just a, oh, well, yeah, I showed you, duh. So we're gonna go ahead and put the scythe in there. We're gonna make it left click, and aim level, go ahead and make it aim right across, that's fine. Whoa, see, ow, how rude. And then put this one here and left click there. So you can see if I stand right here, it's not going to hit me, which is kind of an issue. You kind of have to be next to it for it to hit you. But if it tacks you there, it can kind of get ping-ponged around. So yeah, so hopefully with enough mobs bumping around in there, you know, they'll get hit and all die. With the testing I did, it was pretty successful. I could put a fourth one here, but I kind of want to put a glass wall here so I can kind of see what's going on. And then I'm going to put some other stuff over here. So I will, let's see, I don't think I'm going to put the glass here just yet. There's a couple other things I need to do and gather, so I will be right back when I have those. Alright guys, we are back, and we are, I think I have everything ready to go now. So I'm going to go ahead and place the stuff I want. Unfortunately, what I wanted to do was use, I said there was other uses for blood, and if you look it up, there's this neat little cool looking block called a blood channel you can make with Tinker's Construct. And in order to make that, you need a piece of redstone and 4 of these coagulated bloods. And you get that via the smeltery here. And before I was able to like put like a cow or, you know, drop myself into the Tinker's Construct smeltery and get a little bit of blood in there, but I tried making some of that, and for some reason I wasn't producing any blood in my smeltery. So, and you know, for this kind of large area, I needed a lot of blood, and if I'm not getting much of it or any of it, I kind of can't do that. So I just went ahead and made some conveyor belts for now. It's not like I can't, you know, come back here and change it out, because I think, you know, using blood to transfer mobs into a killing zone is kind of appropriate. At least I thought it would be. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and just use the old-fashioned conveyor belts. So let's go ahead and put some of these down like this. So I got quite a few here, so let me get these laid down real quick and I will be right back. Alright guys, I got all the conveyor belts laid down, and I think it's in somewhat of a decent pattern. All the blazes should fall straight down here, flow into there, and those were kind of, the Endermen will hopefully fall down and kind of go down this side, and then the skeletons will hopefully go down on the A side. I'm not really good at laying out patterns, but yeah, hopefully that'll work. So let's go downstairs here and get the rest of this stuff going. So I need some fluid ducts here to collect all the awesome mob essence. Although, let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and put a tank there for now, because I want to have it go into the bigger tank, but I didn't bring another ender tank with me, so I'll just do that for now. And let's see, back here, I'm gonna need, let's see, I want to do, those things will be fine. Let's see, can I go this way, another one? Yeah, I can. Okay. Now I'm going to put my vacuum hopper right here. And let's put, let's see, I want to go into this chest. So let's put, you right there. Let's do item ducts like so. And on here Let's go ahead and hide that. I'm going to do item outputs on the right side, like that. And actually, no, let me put, I'll have it going this way. Into another tank, at least for now. Experience, go that way. Awesome. Okay, now I will do some cool stuff to automate the pulling out of these size and into a recharging station, and then filtering it back in. But these things should be good at least to get started. So I don't need to do that now. So I think I should have everything I need to get started. So let's go back upstairs. You know, actually, let me get, just to make sure no other things might spawn. Let me get a couple things and I will be right back. Alright guys, we are back, and let's see, I've went and put the Tesseract in place here, and the Ender Tank here with the Mob Essence in there. So it's sending the Mob Essence down here. The only thing that's not working is my power. So I wonder if I have a power problem at my base, because none of my machines here are getting power, which is not a good thing. So let's go check that out, shall we? But before I do, I'm going to plug my hole so that no mobs can spawn in here. So let's go check that out. And we are going this way. Okay, so here's my Tesseract quarry sending energy, and oh, it's got full power. Sending energy. Okay. That's all good. These are doing stuffs. Some are anyway. Alright, well, let's go back to thing. Maybe it's just one of those bugs. I've seen that a little bit in some of my machines, that there seems to be a bug with I think it's the thermal expansion stuff. Like sometimes you can, you know, place something down and it's either not getting power or the fluid's not going through it. So the solution is just to break it and replace it, which is kind of weird, but annoying in a little bit of a regard. So I still don't see anything spawning. See, skeletons are over here, so let me do this. Still not getting power. What gives? I know, let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and get the redstone energy cell that I used over in the Dug Quarry for my first little experimentation, and I will use that. I'll kind of filter things through that, because maybe I just can't send power right out of this thing to devices. Maybe that's what the problem is. So come here. And we're out. Back over to the castle. And down we go. Alright, so I'm gonna go up here. No. I'm gonna go up here one. Put that there. And then I want to put, oops, that there. And there. Oh, hello. Okay, so that's getting stuff. Down. So not, okay, so as long as that's an output, that's good. And stuff is spawning, and it is crazy town down there. Whoa. Hi. Good thing I got some pretty kick-ass armor. Let me go through. There we go. And turn off the flight control, and in we are. So you guys need to fall down. Let's go down here. And here we are. And stuff seems to be dying pretty good. And we have 1442 mob essence. Not bad. And what else are we getting? We have liquid experience. Ha ha ha. And of course we can't really see this because it's going into my quarry. Oh, well, maybe not because it's probably not outputting. Let's fix that. Anything in there? Yeah. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Bones, bow, ender pearls, leather pants, 10 blaze rods. So very cool. I'm getting various items from here. Although I am out of mob essence because I need to get this back up into there. So let's fix that, shall we? I kind of need my tank because this is kind of going to be all for naught if I don't have this filtering down into a big tank and then that tank falling into here. So let me go get the stuff for one of the steel tanks and I will be back. Alright guys, I'm back and I got my steel tank here. So let's see, how do I want to do this? Do I want to build it like that or do I want to build it into the ground? You know, actually I think I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to build this into the ground this time. That way I can kind of see the fluid. Well, it'll kind of rise up from the floor. And like that. Like that. Okay. Now let me get this stuff right back there. Alright, let me finish this tank and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, I got my steel tank built and I got the inner tank that flows the essence coming out of the tank into there, and then I got the one that retrieves the essence from the mob farm right here. So now hopefully this should all work. And go down here. Oops, need to go down one more level. And let's get rid of this. And put you right there. And I need to drain you. Oh, let's not do that. So let's put you... Yeah, whatever. It's temporary. I wanted? Yeah. Now I just need a lever. Sticks and stone. Drained there, and there we go. Tanks are drained. And let's see if this is self-fueling. The idea, instead of using grinders, is essentially the grinders aren't able to do this. The grinders are set up so that you can't use a grinder to essentially keep itself going. It's not going to provide enough essence for you to do that. The autonomous activators, what they do is provide you with, especially with the looting on here, give you a lot more essence and whatnot. At least that's the hope. And you can see I'm getting a pretty good amount of liquid experience as well. And there's got all these mobs and items coming down. Although there's an Enderman outside, which I didn't want, but that's alright. I can fill up some of these holes and whatnot and put some blocks around here, so hopefully that'll prevent some of that stuff. So let's go ahead and drop some of these items out. Yeah. See, now that's a problem that we have, but the things are flying around, but they should get hit. Why aren't you dying? Come on. Die. I don't see a lot of other stuff going around. So how's my tank doing? You are empty. Maybe I have too much stuff going on, although there should be enough essence to at least get one thing fueled. Plenty of liquid experience. But definitely not enough mobs. Let's go here. Now that is kind of... Oops. Oh, shoot. Vacuum hopper took that away. This is kind of a problem. I think having 3 of them going is probably a bit too much. Let me see if I can just get one going, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I figured out the problem. Essentially what I had was, I had sewage in my sewers. So when I looked at the pipes here, essentially they were saying mob essence on them, but I had one that said sewage. So I had to clear that out. I moved the ender tank over here, put an open blocks tank on it just to see if there's any sewage in there, and I couldn't find it, so I just pretty much tore down this whole area and put it back up there, and now it's working. Let me turn that on the sound for you. I can hear myself think. So I went ahead and put everything back in, and that was the first problem. The second problem was I was taking the liquid XP and put essentially, or the XP balls, and dropping it into a tank. Well, I can't really do that if I'm going to make mob essence from them. So, because that's what the sewers are for. So now I have it just outputting. It's still got some XP in there, but it's still sending everything, all the items and whatnot, into an ender chest. And then the rest of the stuff is dropping in there. So with that amount in there, I was able to go ahead and put the things back in there, and I'm still gaining mob essence like crazy. You can see it flowing in there. So I have pretty much those 3 things right there will be plenty of mob essence to pretty much spawn anything I want to. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So I'm not sure what I could spawn next. I got all kinds of things I can do. From this I'm getting tons of ender pearls, blaze rods, and bone meal, which as you know, you can turn into all kinds of fuel. So I'm going to take I'm going to take those blaze rods, pump those into some magmatic crucibles, make some liquid ender, put that into a tank, take the blaze rods, combine that into, make that blazing pyrotheum, put that into a tank, take the bone meal, make biofuel, and put that into a tank. So yeah, I got lots of little stuff to make into a tank. So let's go back, to wrap up the episode, let's go ahead and go back to the other base here and see what kind of quantities of stuff we're getting. Make a little flight over there. Still haven't fully moved over there. Being kind of lazy about that. A lot of stuff to move over. So if we were to look up blaze rods, we're up to 606. Pretty respectable. Although I don't think I have a chunk loader over there, so it's probably already unloaded. So that's probably why that's not going up. Otherwise, that should be going up like crazy. If we look up ender pearls, we're at 351. That's pretty good. Bone, 1908. I have a feeling we'll be getting tons of these. And I should be able to send those into a pulverizer and make a lot of bone meal, essentially biofuel, just off of those. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the wrapping up point for today's episode. Next episode will be on the other tanks of fuel and whatnot, and see what else we can get going. Until that time, see you later.